So it's going to be on our timeline. I'm going to have Matt's email open just in case. We're live.
Oh my.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the Solo Community Futures team. We're going to talk about and answer some questions for you that have been sent in advance. We have a bowl here with all the questions already printed up and ready to go. We'll pull them up randomly and go from there. All right, so let's get started. Do I need a business account? Shannon, over to you.
Well, that kind of depends. If you're an incorporated business, you will likely need a business account because you should check with your bank first and foremost on what you need to open an account. But sometimes if you're a sole proprietorship, they can let you do like a personal account. Sometimes using a personal account saves you on some service fees, but you have to be careful on what transactions are business and what are personal. So it's always best to check with your bank and let them kind of guide you through their products.
Excellent. Thank you, Shannon. Next question.
We have one viewer. Yay! Welcome, viewers.
All right, next question. Do I need good credit to get a business loan? Shannon, as our business analyst, take it.
You do need some good credit. You don't need to have perfect credit, but credit's really important. But having said that, like, I've been pulling bureaus for like 20 years now, and you know, it's not always correct on what's being reported to the bureau, so it's a good idea to kind of check your credit, see what's on there, see what's correct, especially if you have collections, because sometimes one collection will report many, many times. So, was the question about grants or loans?
Do I need good credit to get a business loan?
Probably for a loan you will need good credit, at least some credit, or they might ask for like extra security or a cosigner. But if you're applying for grant funding, you probably don't need, they probably won't do a credit check. But you know, credit's really important because if you do a business loan too, you're going to be creating a credit score for your business as well. So it's one of those things that you should have a fairly good credit score, and it's, if you have anything on your credit that needs to get fixed, start getting it fixed. It's a process, but it can be done. So, and I can help you with that too. So just, there's different ways to kind of look at your credit and just see what's actually on there, and that's a good first start.
Excellent. Thank you, Shannon. Next question. Oops, hold on to it. How old do you need to start a business? There's no age requirement. We have our youth that we try to encourage to get into business as well. Of course, education is critical to being a youth. We see you as our future. We see you as empowering you, and certainly come and approach us at any time. Legal agreements and contracts, typically you're 19 and over, but give us a call and we'll explore that further with you on a one-on-one basis.
Do we have anybody chatting with us?
No, not yet. Oh. We did have one, but
They bailed.
yeah.
Was it me? Am I still on the phone? No, okay.
No.
Do I need to dress up when I come to see you? Shannon!
I actually get this one a lot. It's kind of funny because people are like, should I be in a business suit? Because I'm doing a business thing. It's like, no.
No.
Like, no. Like, it really depends on what your business is, you know? And there was somebody coming in who was doing like a yoga studio, and she's like, oh, I wasn't sure if I needed a business suit. I'm like, if I knew somebody doing a yoga studio dressed in like a business suit, I think you're not a legit yoga instructor, you know? Like, no, we're not that way. We want to make it as comfortable as you feel when you come in and chat with us. And
We're very casual.
Yeah.
We're not here to stress you out about that. We just want you to show up and be ready to chat with us about your business idea. That's the most important part. The next question is, are you a department of Scalo? So we're not. We know it could be a little bit confusing because we are here on the Stalo grounds on Kokolica. But we are part of the Community Futures Network of British Columbia. We're one of 34 offices throughout the province, and we're one that's Indigenous specific to Selk'namuk. So we have our territory, our service area is from Fort Langley, where Kwantlen is, all the way to Yale, to where Yale First Nation is, both sides of the Fraser River. So we are completely independent and not associated at all with Stalo Nation, Stalo Tribal Council, or anyone in particular. We are here to provide our services to everyone. Next question.
Ripping through the questions.
Yeah, we need more questions.
How do I get my business on the Stalo Business Directory? Shannon.
Well, our directory is free. It's on our website. We've got lots of resources on our website too, and the directory is one of them. So really all we kind of need is a bit of a write-up so people can understand who you are, what kind of services you offer. We can add pictures that you want to include, your logo. I think for videos, Bridget, it has to be a YouTube format.
Yes, that is correct. It needs to be a YouTube format so we can copy and paste it on our directory.
And then too, even if you're on the directory right now too, it's a really good idea to update it. Especially say if you change your email or there's new pictures, and people really like pictures. So say if you're like a construction business, you know, show some projects that you've worked on. We have a few people that are like beauty industry, like the before and after pictures. That's people
really
love
good,
those.
yeah.
But it's your listing. We don't really have a limit on words. Some are really long, some are like super short.
Some are like 1 sentence, some are like 20 sentences, so it's really up to you.
And visit the directory and you can get an idea of what it looks like. We have 12 different sectors that we've created to break down the different categories of businesses, and scroll through, see what some of the examples are that are there, to kind of inspire you a little bit of what you need to write and help you guide you in some ideas, and your logo if you have one, contact information, and we're happy to help you. And again, it's free. All of our services are free. You do not need to be a Stalo Community Futures client to be on our directory. We just want to ensure that we're promoting and sharing, if you're an Indigenous owned business here in our territory, and sharing it with everyone and help promote and hopefully give you some business. So hopefully we will hear from you.
And if you have any social media like Instagram, Facebook, a website, make sure you include that as well and we can add it. But again, you don't need to have those, but if you do have them, let us know and we can add it as well.
Good idea. Excellent. Thanks, ladies.
I don't know what our stats are for the directory, but I get a lot of people going, oh, I saw this on the directory, can you help me connect to this business? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think for the most part, we know a lot of people that are on the directory. So I could call them going, hey, somebody wants to connect with you.
Yes.
So that's been working really, really well. It's kind of like a networking tool, especially during COVID. So yeah, our directory gets a lot of hits. So it's a really beneficial thing. It's a really good resource, especially since it's free. So yeah, just email me, just give us a call. If you have any trouble drafting up the listing, we can kind of send you a couple drafts and see what works for you. But we really found that using your own language is better, right? You know, you don't want to just cut and paste. Even for a plumbing business, oh, this is what I do, it's boring. No, like, what are your values? What kind of service do you want to offer? What's your service area? You know, what's your credentials, sort of thing. So, yeah.
Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Do I need a high school diploma to start a business? You know what, you don't. I mean, but it also depends on the kind of business that you have. So, you know, we get often a lot of people who feel that it's a barrier to, oh my gosh, I don't have a business degree, or I don't have business writing skills. You know, we're not looking for that. And really it depends, like I said, on the type of business that you have, because in some cases, like if you're going to be an electrician, you need to have certifications or a ticket or something like that. That, of course, you need. But as far as the type of business, typically, generally, you do not. You know, we just want you to tell us your story. Just make it a story about you, what your business idea is, how you want to do it, where you want to do it. And it's all about storytelling, about who you are and what you want to do with your business. And we're here to help and support you how we can.
Was that a high school diploma? Yes, I was gonna say, like, a lot of our training programs and stuff that we do too, you don't even have to have like a high school diploma to take some of the training classes that we do. You know, it's not like a prerequisite or anything, so you can get business training without having a high school diploma.
Yeah, and again, all of our workshops that we offer are free. So take a look at our weekly newsletter. If you're not signed up for it, please visit our website, and there's a way that you can subscribe to add your name to the weekly newsletter that has all of the announcements on, for example, new businesses that we're adding to the directory, any workshops we have coming up, any announcements of different programs. We try to share as many resources as we can for you at no cost. It doesn't even have to do with our own services. We can just be that resource for you, so please sign up for our newsletter as well. Where can I find funding for employee training?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one because that's been a problem for a while. Everyone's looking for good employees, and how do I get them, and how do I pay them, and it's expensive to make that leap to actually hire employees. So there's a couple of programs on right now. There's the BC Employment Grant. I think that's federal. It's on our website under the featured resources, and it's fairly easy to apply for. And what you can do is actually, it helps you hire people on and get them trained. So that's a good resource. The other one I think is SASET, or SASET, the Stalo Aboriginal Skills and Employment Training. They've got some training programs in that too. Actually, they've got a whole pile of them coming up between August and October, I think.
Yep.
So it's always good to check out what programs they have coming up for employment training.
You can visit their website. They're at saset.ca, and they should have everything there for you. You know, again, if it's something that you need for your own staff to get some new certification, or they need a typical a type of certificate, or get an upgrade, they're your go-to. They're there just to help and support you with regards to that. And definitely like food safe, first aid,
Traffic control,
any trades, visit SASET. They're a great organization, a great team that are there to help you as an employer for your employees. Next question. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of time.
Oh my goodness.
Are there any grants?
Yes. No. Yes and no. It depends. You know what? We get this. Actually, we did a teletalk about this because we get this question all the time. I want grant money to start or expand my business. It really depends on the type of business, who you are. So we do have a resource section on our website about some like basic kind of concierge services where it shows, you know, you put in the information, it'll kick back like some programs. It doesn't necessarily say like these programs are open at the moment, but there are grants out there, and we always try to find those resources for you. The only thing about grants is a lot of them aren't just like, hey, take the money and run sort of thing. Sometimes it's not cash, sometimes it's like in-kind contributions like mentorship, or you have to contribute a certain point and then they'll, you know, put some into it sort of thing. So, and some of the grant applications are super easy and some of them are really complicated. So we will always try to help you with that, try to locate some grant funding that might help your business. So yeah.
If it's out there.
If it's
That's
out
not
there.
a guarantee.
No.
Yeah, we have our own. You may find on our website, or you may see while you're visiting our loan programs. We do have a New Relationship Trust grant, but that is not a self-standing grant. That is in combination with one of our loan programs. And only BC First Nations can qualify under that grant. That's from our fundraise requirement, that's not ours. But you know, contact Shannon, she's the business analyst, she can help answer any questions. I'm certainly around as the general manager. Bridget is here as well. The three of us are here to support you and answer any questions that you may have.
I hope you guys can hear us. I don't know if you can because no one's saying anything, so I'm hoping you guys can.
That wouldn't have stopped us. We would have just stopped anyway.
Do you have any training programs? Well, we do on an occasional basis. We don't have any regular scheduled training at this time. As a nonprofit organization, we're always looking to our partners to our sponsors, to our friends and colleagues who provide us some sponsorships to hire a facilitator to give us the training programs. But we are looking at having some in the fall, around October time. So please stay tuned, and we should have some free stuff coming up.
I was gonna say, it's all in our newsletter. If there's a grant program, it will be in our newsletter. If it's a training program, it's gonna be in our newsletter. So, are we at 15 minutes
We're at
already?
15 minutes. It went fast. Thank you,
Yay.
everyone. We appreciate you being here. Oh, sorry.
We're
One
going over.
last quick little note. So Instagram live session coming up will be on September 13th. The new Teletalk is coming out in the next few weeks. We will be at the Chilliwack Mural Festival. We have sponsored 2 Indigenous artists, Chantel and Chase Gray. I can't remember Chantel, Fretchen, oh, I'm so sorry,
Fretchen
Studios.
She's trainer Matthew.
And so they're, well, that's August 20th. Check out the City of Chilliwack website, I'm presuming is where it will be. We will be there. I'll be at Seabird Island at the band office this coming Wednesday from 2 to 4 o'clock. You do have to schedule an appointment to come and see me while I'm there. So please contact Bridget Hill at bhill@stallowcf.ca to schedule an appointment in advance. And poll results. Any poll results?
No, we didn't share the poll.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I was
That's
waiting
okay.
for you ladies to be like,
Oh, yeah, we should have done this.
that's
See, this is
too
what
bad.
happens with
Next
the first
time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Instagram, when we do it September 13th. Poll.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.